Hello, are we live? Are we audible, sir? Thank you. All right, hello, welcome to the TU broadcast.
Week 3 Valorant.
Week 3 Valorant already, by the way. Unfortunately, you may have noticed there's no Smash broadcast. They are currently playing at the same time, so we will try to update with their score once in a while. But for now, we got the Valorant squad. What are we what's this comp looking like? What map are we on? We're on Lotus.
Yeah, we're on Lotus, so 3 bomb site map. Pretty
Terrible.
that's your opinion. I actually like Lotus.
It looks nice.
I will say it's looking like TU is gonna run a pretty unconventional comp.
I like it.
Might see Zeptic locking in the I was waiting to see for Zeptic to lock in the Waylay. That would have been pretty funny. I would have loved to see that actually. And then it looks like for Ohio Wesleyan, they are running actually a pretty standard comp. That's actually one of the more meta comps. Viper Omen's really popular on that map. So
let's meet our team. We got 9Z Jello, who is just 9Z in game. Unfortunately, he dropped the Jello. We got Knight, Mintmeister, Zeptic, and Mosey. This is your starting roster for TU. They look great.
Yes, sir. All right, getting right into things. So, TU's running a double sentinel comp and only a solo duelist, so that could be reasonably strong starting defense here, knowing that you're starting defense, double up on the sentinel utility. Sage is an interesting pick though, because Sage is arguably one of the weakest characters in the game. But hey,
Oh. It says network bro. Yeah, so TU starting defense side. Ohio Wesleyan on the attack.
All right, so it looks like Ohio Wesleyan's going to do a pretty heavy default here. They're just going to see what they can do. Ooh. And he goes down to 4 HP. He's going to heal himself up there. Knight's getting ready to swing whatever's behind this wall.
Nice blind by Mosey.
I think the
back off
Omen's
a little bit.
traded blinds, I'm pretty sure.
Neutral blinding.
But we're going to see that the Deadlock's just going to keep the C space, and I'm going to be curious to see if Deadlock does a little jump peek here just to get some info. Oh, Heinz is going to go for outright swinging, looking to get his one. He's going to fall off here. He's got his grab net back online, which could be very problematic if they start hitting the site. Grab net's going to go out kind of early. Mosey gets the first blood of our game. Onto
Bushka.
I wasn't going to go out. 9Z gets 2. Knight with the trade out, and Knight finishing it off. Good start for Tiffin.
Nice little easy trades for the TU side, especially from Gel getting 2 there before he went out.
Yeah.
Mosey
actually,
with that opening pick.
I'm pretty surprised 9Z gets 2 there because, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them swinging. You think realistically speaking, dead to rights there, but hey.
He got his.
We take those.
He got his.
Yeah, we take those any day. See a couple of sheriffs. We see it looks like we're going to have 2 sheriffs over on the Ohio Wesleyan side. They're just going to see what they can do, what damage they can deal doing that. Knight's going to get really aggressive here. Knight gets the kill on the Bushka.
Traded almost immediately from the Ohio Wesleyan.
And once again, we can see 9Z's creeping up over on the C side here. Looking up to try to wrap. He gets 1. Mint with the judge kill. 9Z with another kill. And there it is. That's to be expected. It's the round that Ohio Wesleyan's supposed to lose. It's their eco round, So
yeah.
Now we get to see where
the even
they can
battle
really
comes
shine.
out.
Yeah, we can really see where they might be able to shine and maybe get around here. But
slightly less than even battle. They do have better weapons.
They do have better weapons, but I will say TU can be pretty deadly with the Guardians here, especially. Guardian still 1-taps at the end of the day, so as long as you can hit your shots.
What about that shotgun? It picked up too.
So we can see Mint's playing the B side, so very strong, playing off the Sage wall using the shotgun there, which is really the way to do it if you're going to run a judge like that. It really is the way to do it. But we can see TU's getting really, really aggressive. They're not messing around. Maggie, is that oh, I thought that was magnesium. My bad.
No
Magism?
charges.
Is that how you say that?
Reyna.
Deployed.
Was it Reyna? They killed our Reyna.
Yeah. And now Ohio Wesleyan's going to go ahead and rotate on over to the A side. It's actually looks like decent spacing from Ohio Wesleyan. They're going to throw that Viper wall up.
Let's see if Mosey can get a pick here.
But Mint's here on a good
Oh.
timing on this rotate. Mint can wreak havoc on this backside if they hit it. Looks like they're going to pivot B. Looks like they seem a little unsure.
No escape.
Grabnet's going to go out. That catches 3 there.
Oh.
That's huge stall. That buys enough time for the rest of the TU players to rotate on over. And now Ohio Wesleyan says, nope, we're good. We're going back A. It's all on Mint now. Ooh. Mushka with the kill on the
Last
Mint.
player standing.
Literal trash killing Zeptic here.
30 seconds left.
Unfortunate.
And now it's up to 9Z in a 1v5.
Spike
Switch
planted.
that smoke. He gets 1.
Ultimate ready.
1
He has
HP
his
clutch.
ult. Yeah, 1 HP.
Definitely don't think you pop the ult in this situation.
No. Realistically, no.
Maybe.
9Z gets another one. Okay, he gets his grab net back online. Ooh, he's going for this. I respect
Nothing
it.
there.
Gonna be a slight miss onto this. And he gets spammed through the box there. 1 HP, what can you do? But hey, it was a good try. At that point, you're just trying to deal damage.
That was kind of a slow round there with Ohio Wesleyan.
Yeah, they looked a
choosing
little
to,
unsure on what
choosing to
sides
jump back and
to
forth
hit.
between, what was it, A and B?
Yeah, looking a little unsure there. Worked out in the end for them, but now that Tiffin's got, for the most part, a full buy, I think the story will pretty quickly change here.
Some of them resorting to light armor,
Find
it looks like.
Yep, it's looking like it. We're gonna see the Fade Eye come out. Nine's in a bit of a predicament here. He grab nets himself. That's unlucky.
That was calculated.
And literal trash will take him down. Min at least gets 1 onto their Vise, onto high. Wesleyan's going to go ahead and take this site, and they're going to take into an empty site here. TU, all the players rotating to the back line. Going to see if they can get their 1. Zeptic with the kill on Dabushka. And now TU's got a retake here. They're going to have Fade Eye here in a couple seconds, though, so that'll be good information for them. They've got decent utility here for this take. Min's trying to get a spam through the box here. Looks like that Fade Eye is going to go out. Knight with the 2K and Mint to wrap it up.
Nice retake by Tiffin there.
Very clean. And honestly, I think Ohio Wesleyan just kind of misplayed that. I think they just are over-peaking that fight. They've already got the spike down, so realistically, you just play crossfires. You just sit in spots to play post-plant angles. But
My city needs me.
they were a little too focused on trying to get the frags onto the TU players, and it did not pay off.
Last round, or the 2 rounds ago, they were a bit undecided, but then
That was
that
a little
round,
more confident as
a
far
little
as the
more
pacing
confident,
goes.
but
Yeah,
a little
for
bit
sure.
aggressive on that. Like you said, they could have just, play a little bit back, held those crossfires.
Yeah, when you're on attack, spikes down, you just chill and play your crossfires. Really, at the end of the day,
Cutting their vision.
Like one
Five
sheriff
goes out
of,
immediately.
One sheriff out of Ohio.
And Knight's gonna get aggressive here. He's like looking for his kills here. That's gonna get punished. High with the frag.
Mint did pick up a kill though.
Yeah, he did pick up a kill over on the B site. He's gonna go for the res. That brings Tiffin back to all 5 members being alive. Ohio Wesleyan's grouped over here on the A. Knight's looking to get his 1 again. He knows they're here. There's 1. This misses out. Gets a second one.
Did he dink him through the wall?
Yeah, he did. A little bit of damage dealt.
One
Now we're left
enemy
into a
remaining.
4v1 now.
Spike
Yeah,
down
nice flank
A.
from Jello here.
Yeah, very good flank.
They were not good enough.
Very good play. Ohio Wesleyan's looking to they get stuck. They just they let TU take the space and get stuck in A main, B main, C main. And when you're trying to deal with that, You just really have to try your best to punish the overextension. But that can be difficult sometimes.
Looks like they are still figuring out an answer to the aggression out of Tiffin, and it's not just Knight was aggressive there on that round, but
yeah,
it
they
has
did manage
been
to punish that, but then it got rezzed, and so it basically didn't matter. That's kind of the nice thing about having the Sage res is you can do goofy plays like that.
going again, but this time with an Odin.
And Odin gets traded out yet again. Mosey gets the refrag onto Vushka. Zeptic's gonna go for a swing here. He wants a piece of the pie, and he's gonna get it. There's 2. And maybe 3. He got grab netted, and Mosey with the knife kill. All right.
Nice
What
little
a
grab
round.
net coming out of Jello there.
Yeah, yeah.
Picking up the Odin again. Let's.
The Odin is actually a pretty popular buy on this map. Even in like professional play, you'll see it a lot.
This is
because you can play ace.
This is high end. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, I'm saying like you see it more often on this map than you think. You can do a lot of spam. There's a lot of the map's made out of paper to some extent. There's a lot of spots you can get.
Great
kills through.
design.
Yeah.
It's like Ohio Wesleyan pushing up the A site this round.
They threw the Vice Flash a little bit deeper, but it just got broken too quickly. Zeptic with the 2K. Beautiful kills there. And they're just going to fight this Rebel space. Once again, they're just going to get so aggressive here. Overwhelm Ohio Wesleyan. Zeptic gets his 3rd.
1 enemy remaining.
Hydrated out. Mosey with the 2K. And that'll be the round.
Yeah, Ohio Wesleyan not finding an answer, at least in this half so far, for that aggression from TU.
Yeah, I'd be starting to get a little concerned if you're Ohio Wesleyan. I would be maybe considering a timeout after this bye round if it's lost. But I think at the end of the day, they're getting overwhelmed by this aggression, and I think they just don't know what to do about it. Because they have this Viper wall towards A to work with, but they just can't even get far enough into the site to make it useful. And that's the thing. You can play these meta comps all you want, but if you can't get to the win condition for that comp, it won't matter what you play. Min does get a frag onto Vushka right off rip here. Kill. Knight with a kill. Everyone's getting their one this round. And now High is just left in spawn. Gets the kill onto Mosey. Gets the second one. And 9Z finishes the job.
A little trolling out of Tiffin there.
Little bit, but hey.
They're just at this point they're kind of just waiting for the answer for the aggression.
Yeah, they're kind of just having fun with it right now. 7-1 scoreline. Now Ohio Wesleyan could get a round off the back of the amount of alts they have. I'd like to see him get creative with some of these alts. Again, I think at the end of the day, they just need to try to hold for a little bit of aggression on one side of the map and try to get those frags and then hit that site off of those frags. It's going to go ahead and throw the wall up to stall this push. Knight and 9Z open the door and pinch this and throw the deadlock ult. What a kill with the Odin from Knight. 9Z's just going to play in this corner. 5 HP. Bushka's also pretty low, though. They're both one shot to the body with the Vandal. So this is really anyone's fight. Oh, 9Z's getting the heal from the Sage. That changes things. But we can see that Mosey's creeping on the back line here. He should be good for these two, I would think. Oh. He's being held. Beautiful patience from Mosey. And 9Z there to clean it up on the end of the round. I mean, it's looking pretty flawless from Tiffin, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, let's see if Ohio takes that timeout like you mentioned. Doesn't appear like it's going to happen, though.
Yeah, I think they're kind of scrambling, and maybe they try to do something explosive with the Raze ult. Try to get out really fast with that, potentially. It looks like they're going to go ahead and group towards C, which could be the answer here, because if they fast hit C against this deadlock, there's only one person holding the C site on the side of TU here. They even commit the Viper wall. But they got to be fast to break this deadlock wall. The sooner they break this deadlock wall, the faster they can get into sight. That's the nice thing about having a deadlock, is you can just stall. You can just buy a lot of time for your teammates. And look at that. Vince here on the rotate. Knight's opening the door and gets his too. That's huge. And they're just util dumping Ohio Wesleyan into oblivion. I mean, what can you do here? Razalt gets septic there.
Felt targeted.
Mint's gonna go ahead and give it a whirl and opening the door and Odin spamming. But Ohio Wesleyan hasn't even gotten Spike down.
Throwing
It's gonna
next.
be tempted to go down here in this 2v3. They do have the Viper ult to work with, which could actually turn the tides. Could actually give them the round here.
Taking that. One enemy
90's
remaining.
just looking clean with those shots. Mint gets the kill on the Viper. I really was hoping that they would pop the Viper ult. That's just the thing that makes the most sense. And 90 cleans it up. 9-1 for Tiffin. This is just looking like they're just gonna run away with this half.
This
I mean,
is their half, maybe their map.
yeah. Like I said, I think just seen a lot of lack of util usage from Ohio Wesleyan in crucial moments like that, which is gonna cost you, especially against an experienced team such as Tiffin.
They did pop 2 ults for that round. Have 3 ready.
Yeah, they popped the ults I was hoping they would pop for the aggression. I was just hoping that their Viper would pop the ult for the post plant. That actually, I think, could have possibly significantly increased the odds, especially with it being a 3v2 for them. It's like everyone on Tiffin's side has an Odin, from the looks of it. That's what happens when the economy snowballs. You can get away with anything, really. 90's standing in this corner. Let's see if they clear it. If Fade Dog doesn't clear it, this could be huge. Oh, but the Fizalt comes out. 90's stuck on the classic. But they're not hitting. They're not hitting.
Popping all and not going in with it.
That's unbelievable, actually. Now the Raze goes in and just gets mowed down. Trades going back and forth. Ohio Wesleyan finds themselves in man advantage again, but can they hang on to it? They do have the spike in their possession. They could go ahead and rotate if they wanted to, but then again, TU, we have Omen all online here, and that's going to get committed over to the A site. Septic with the kill onto high. It's now a 2v2. This is looking pretty dire for Ohio Wesleyan. They do have the clock to work with, though, a little bit. Looks like Bushka's going to go ahead and rip the ult over onto the A site. The Tiffin players are going to rotate. They know that it's being planted, but they fake it. Josie gets the kill. Ooh. A little bit of some TP plays here. And Bushka goes down to Zeptic here. Seeing a lot of hesitation from Ohio Wesleyan.
Not committing with that ult was definitely a concern. I feel like they're probably waiting for like 100% confirmed information. That's what it seems like. They're just waiting for the immediate detail that they know people are in these spots.
Yeah.
They were hesitant to just walk in with that ult to get that info.
Yeah, it was weird. Just there's looking like a severe lack of confidence on Ohio Wesleyan's side.
Where are you?
At Fade, I should be tagging the A players, and it does. Looks like it tagged 3 or 4 maybe. Nade's gonna go out over onto Breakable. And Ohio Wesleyan gets the A site for free, but the real question comes down to, will they commit that Viper ult? High goes down to 9Z. Are they gonna commit this Viper ult? I really think they should.
Especially with the spike planted.
Spike's now planted. There's the Viper ult. And all of the Ohio Wesleyan players are just going to play inside that ult, other than their Raze. And all these Odins, too, it's just messy. They're just spamming into that Viper pit and getting their ones. Knight gets 3 there, and we end the half 11-1.
Possibly one of the best counters to a Viper ult is to just go guns blazing with Odins.
That's just, you have 100, 5 players, 100 bullets each. There's just 500 rounds just being spammed into the site. What can you do? It's like...
Switching sides.
The whole idea with the Viper ult is you don't know where they're at until they're like right there. But you know, you don't need to know where they're at when you have 100 bullets.
Yeah,
just
smoke doesn't deflect bullets. Just spam away.
That was definitely good play on Ohio Wesleyan's part, but
yeah, what can you do? What can you do when you're up against 5 Odins? We can see Knight with 18 and 9. The rock solid 2.0 KD. 9Z up there with the 14 and 5. Man, this is just a runaway game right now for Tiffin. We'll have to see what Ohio Wesleyan does on their defense here. They're gonna do the 3-stack. They're gonna do the 3-stack A. That's a pretty common defensive setup on Lotus. TU's just gonna slam this site, going in full guns blazing, all the confidence in the world. Zeptic gets his one, and Knight stays alive despite being blinded. That is huge. Gets his one. All the TU players are just getting these unbelievable frags. And now Spike's gonna go down here.
One enemy remaining.
Nice shot coming out of Knight.
And now their Viper is left in a 1v5.
Mosey going for a knife kill.
Going for the knife kill. I can respect it. Just throwing utility.
Where are you?
Zeptic finishes it off. That's a 12-1. One more
I-
round. Match point for TU.
I am surprised that
Match
Knight
point.
did not go down there. He was in the open, blinded,
Yeah.
being swung by 2 people, and
There should be no reason that he stays alive there. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. There should just be no reason.
might
he
be a
stays
bad
alive
aim
there.
moment.
There.
I don't.
It could be.
Jinxie summoned himself
It could
into a
be.
bad aim.
there?
Just like that.
There.
Tiffin's gonna
Back
buy
to the
all
classic
Odin.
strategy. Except for 9Z, he will be booted immediately out of the squad. That is terrifying.
Should
to
have
look
done
at.
no armor. Oh.
Of course.
I do find it interesting that Ohio Wesleyan has their Viper solo C. That's usually not very common. You usually have your Sentinel solo C.
Cover going out.
It's also kind of an interesting Viper wall too. Bushka gets the one onto Mint. 9Z's there to trade it immediately though. 9Z goes down.
Been getting the
Spike's
plant
gonna go
here
down,
and
though.
see.
Spike planted.
And now Tiffin's in a 3v4 retake here. High's gonna pick up that Odin, embrace it, embrace
He's
the
embracing it.
firepower.
Maybe this is the play for them.
It could be.
This is it.
Bring them down.
But now, I'm a little concerned about the pacing on Ohio Wesleyan's retake here. They are playing this a lot slower than they should be. The clock is currently ticking. Fadai's going to get a scan on to Knight and to Mosey. But all Tiffin has to do is play back and just play Odin spam. And Zeptic and Knight are just
One enemy
cleaning it up.
The
Mosey
more
finishes the job.
experienced Odin users.
Yeah. 13-1. Pure dominance from Tiffin here.
It was game 1.
And
What a match to watch with
That
Knight
was a
going
game.
21 and 10. We got 9Z at 15-6, 11-4 for Zeptic, 9-4 for Mint, and 11-5 Mosey.
pretty much everyone on TU had a 2.0 KD,
Very,
which is
very nice. I like what I
Yeah.
saw. Next, Haven, right there.
yep.
And then Accent, throwback to week 1. But yeah, that was fun. It was fun to watch.
It was fun. You know, I love me a good game of Odin.
Odin.
You know? Yeah.
It's just we are appreciative of the Odin.
And
But for now, we will take a quick break. I am ready for Haven and to see what Odins come out on that map.
yeah. Less spammable map, but a little bit of a less spammable map. But hey, Odin is still a strong gun. Maybe we'll see 5 ops instead this next game. You know,
I just got to keep with the Odin.
That would be funny.
I'm Team Odin.
Team Odin. All right, I respect
Team
that.
Odin. Our producer left. It is literally just us. I don't know what to tell you. We are stuck here now. Please help. Send help.
But yeah,
that's. I mean,
what can you do if you're Ohio Wesleyan? I mean, realistically, what can you do?
other than mechanics, because I don't like just point and say like get better. That's just as an former esport player, current esport player, and coach. I don't think that's helpful to anyone.
No,
I think something to look at would be maybe their confidence for one. Just
for sure.
when
for
they
sure.
when they popped that all and just did not go in was crazy. Hello, Mr. Zeptic. It was interesting. to
Yeah.
use an alt and not commit with it, but also their ability to pick up on what Tiffin's doing, because they did kind of just run it down mid a lot,
Yeah,
and I don't think it was ever
and they found
picked up
themselves
on?
stuck a lot of times, just stuck
Yeah.
in A main.
probably
or-
mostly a confidence thing as
Yeah.
well. But
I was even seeing some like misplays on like again like the pistol round of second half, first round the first round of second half. You know, Knights out in the open, fully
their
blinded.
smash
You know, being fully blinded like that and just
that was
not getting killed.
that one might have just been mechanics.
That could have been. But
You know how I said I don't like blaming mechanics, but that one might have just been the time where you blame mechanics. Are we just casting Smash at this point? Might as well. All right, we got Saber hovering
I don't know
nobody.
anything about Smash.
Neither do I.
Mind you, yeah.
It's a fighting game, right? It you punch, you throw a minecart. He's playing Steve. I know that. I've played.
I do know Minecraft.
I've played Minecraft one time in my life. But just a quick little break here, and we'll just see. Do we know the score line? Perhaps we will get the score line.
The producer's
I was
not
gonna
doing his job.
gonna do that on the break while we just went up on a screen. I was just gonna go ask like, hey, what's the score? But you know, this works too. I know they like vote on what map to pick. Like
Yes,
each
there
team
are
bans a
yeah.
couple. You run a
Yeah.
program.
Yeah,
know
we
how to
play,
do this.
We do play with different rule sets. We don't do crew battles. We do 1v1 over where I coach at.
No free
So
promotion.
the format's a little different, but yeah, banning wise, I imagine it's pretty similar.
I believe so. From what I'm seeing, that's a good map. I'm blind confidence. So, still in the first game. Tiffin's got 3 stocks remaining. Ohio Wesleyan is down to 2. So, going the distance.
Yeah.
What I like to see. I would rather
Close
watch
games are
a
fun.
close game
Close games are fun.
than a Lotus.
A Lotus. Yeah.
An Odin.
Yeah.
No, that was fun. So we got a Pokemon trainer. They got Captain Falcon.
Yep.
Falco. Whatever his name is.
So this should be the last sort of matchup, so to speak.
Yes, it is.
For
This is the final
point
2.
one. Yeah.
Game 1. This will be the final. They're doing things. Like we said, we have no idea what's going on.
I just spam buttons when I play Smash. I don't know what I'm.
I played very little. What I'm seeing, it looks great.
Yeah. Looking really good, actually. Very confident aggression from TU here.
Who's playing right now, Mr. Producer? Hellion is his title. That's all I know. Thank you, producer. Just threw him off the
Ooh.
map. Love to see that.
And like this might be a pretty clean sweep for Tiffin, not gonna lie. That's my prediction.
I do like that the Pokemon trainer is just in the background, just standing, doing nothing. He could just like, try.
He's training. No, that's who Pokemon trainer. He's
Nah, like why don't they just actually like do something? But yeah, right now it's a good match so far. Waiting. Good game out of Tiffin.
fast.
I
That was
had
fast.
no idea what was going on. Somebody was punching somebody, but the Pokemon won in the end. Just like Nintendo and all of their
just like
tries. But that was our Smash break for now.
so that was point 1 for
That was,
Tiffin.
Tiffin is up 1-0 now.
Smash and
For
Valorant.
Smash and Valorant.
technically, Yeah.
Let's go. Tiffin's up 1-0 for Smash and Valorant against the same team. We have a doubleheader.
Yeah.
That's probably why we all want to play at the same time.
Unfortunately, we don't have an A stream and a B stream. You know, we're not.
We
that
could
cool.
have. I
We're not
pitched
that
the
cool.
idea. That's all I'll say. No. Yeah. So that was our amazing
Our producer
Smash.
needs more ad revenue.
That was our amazing Smash commentary, as you heard. It looks like we're
Drinking out of a green cup for Tiffin. Hashtag.
Ohio Wesleyan is not purple. Thank God. Would have been really bad. We're doing things on Valorant. We are waiting for the players to load.
And the next map is Haven, right? Right,
Yes.
Mr. Producer Man? We've established it is for sure.
Haven, and then possibly Accent. With Lotus.
Yeah,
Oh, we're loading into Haven. I heard it.
I heard. Yeah, we did hear the loading.
Did they hear the bzzz, whatever it was? I don't know what sounds about that make. All right. Is this another 3 bomb site? Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Haven is another 3 bomb site map, just like Lotus.
Okay. We have a TU starting on attack. Yes, 3 bomb sites. TU starting on attack with Ohio Wesleyan on defense.
And TU running the pretty conventional Haven comp for them. See this a lot. And what it's looking like, I'll be curious to see what Ohio Wesleyan does. If you run a neon, looks like they're hovering a neon. If you run a neon, usually you want a breach as well. Breach has been falling a little bit out of the meta in more recent times.
What's with this breach slander?
You've even seen, I've been seeing also a lot of like neon Yoru. You play that instead of neon breach, just because Yoru is so unbelievably strong.
Very
one of those Yoru's balanced, but it's because he's one of those agents where like it's really easy to be bad with him.
Okay.
That's the thing. Like he's like a high skill ceiling kind of agent.
High skill floor
hard to
or
master.
ceiling?
Like
so floor.
Both. Really.
Okay.
Both,
Hi, it's us
really.
now.
Hey, we're
So-
in the game now.
So he's a technical character. He's
difficult.
not the easiest. It looks like there's
Out of all of the agents in the game,
that-
he's the one that probably takes takes more on the end of takes a little bit more time to like learn how to play rather than the other agents.
you just got to be good.
And Ohio Wesleyan's gonna run
Fade.
two info initiators. I'm a little curious about that, mostly because that's not really common. Because now they have a neon, but that neon's only supportive utility is her own concuss and omen blind, and then obviously like a Sova dart. So we'll see how that plays out. The lack of a stun or a flash could be concerning.
We got some tech problems, game crash. That's okay. Not knowing very much. This could be back to their needing that info that I talked about, where they just don't
Potentially.
play until they have that info. So why not just run 2?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Play to your
I've
strengths.
just- I'll be-
I've definitely experienced
if they're
that
gonna
in a
run-
couple team comps.
If they're gonna run 2 initiators, what you should be doing is you should be having one initiator throw their utility first, so like you'd have Sova dart first, and then afterwards, like 20 seconds into the Sova dart cooldown, because usually Fade and Sova's recon abilities have about a 40-ish second cooldown. Usually you would wait 20 seconds, throw the other one. So then you, instead of having one piece of info utility every 40 seconds, you have one piece of info utility every 20 seconds. So
got it.
looks like we're getting back in.
a
very
faster rhythm of info.
Yeah,
Got
for
it.
sure. Which can be strong.
Welcome to the
We're
dual
looking
game
back-
stream.
we're
We
looking
were
back at
doing
Smash.
whatever we want. Now it looks like. Hey, go
Okay.
back. Oh, never
All
mind. Okay,
Mr. Producer
we'll
is,
keep updates.
doing something.
Pretty sure that was cheesy opening because I know what character he plays.
And TU's just going to go out swinging here. It's interesting that Ohio Wesleyan's going to just completely give up the C site despite having a Cypher. That's
Interesting. Interesting. That's
Not common.
I know Cypher holds that site.
9Z
Spike
just
planted.
wipes out Pushka with just an easy headshot there. 9Z's looking confident.
Yeah, Sova
They
getting a
have
pick
good
on
read
the
this
mint.
flank. Knight's going to take down
One enemy remaining.
And looks like, once again, easy pickings for Tiffin.
Interesting play call to not have control of C.
Yeah, usually if you play Cypher on C, you try to have at least one kill trip. Try to get your one. I mean, I get it maybe from Ohio Wesleyan's point of view. They're like, probably. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They're probably terrified after off the back of a 13-1 in that fashion.
Yes. I try to avoid finding. I try to find other reasons than just mechanic diff. But yeah, they are terrified. I would probably assume that as well. No Odins were bought, so unfortunately this is not a
This
good
is
round.
automatically a left.
Automatically less fun. Go next round, please.
Wait, we're gonna get to see a shorty kill. There it is. High gets the kill. And
All
it's
right,
immediately
round-
traded. Hey, he got his one.
Round redeemed.
Spike's gonna go ahead and go down inside of Tiffin here. Ushka gets the spray onto mid. These stingers are proving to be fairly deadly,
Enemy remaining.
but it's not gonna be enough against the Vandals on the side of TU here.
Last player standing.
It's down to a
Are
1v1
you
now.
sure about that?
Hey, anything's possible, but Ohio Wesleyan's playing against the clock now, and it's Knight. that
Knight
you're up
knows where he's
against,
coming from.
and Knight just wipes him out. If there's one person you're not winning a 1v1 against, it's definitely Knight.
Until you do win it, but
I,
low odds.
Low, yeah. It's like my odds of pulling a knife in Counter Strike.
And for that reason, I have not bought a case.
But
Definitely not getting any knife.
I'm seeing the Cypher on Ohio Wesleyan sides being kind of slow to set up, a little hesitant to set up maybe. Okay, there it is. There's the B trip and the garage trip, pretty standard. But I think at the end of the day, Tiffin's just gonna abuse it. We already know where the trips are kind of at, especially once they're kind of placed in the same spot. The Oraclone's gonna hit the trip first anyways. And they're just gonna flood into this B site with all the confidence in the world.
Spike down. B.
But duels are going both ways actually, despite the weapon disadvantage. Min's gonna stay posted up here in this cubby, this mid cubby. Ushka gets the frag. Does a fake TP? Tries to do a fake TP? Not sure what that
Player
was.
standing.
Little trash
Unfortunate
does take down
COD
19.
timing right there.
It really was. And now it's left to Mint in a 1v2 here. And he's gonna go down. Ohio Wesleyan gets around. Literal
Unfortunate.
crash with the 3K actually really does help.
Not
him out.
living up to the name.
Yeah.
We got a little corner view right now. I don't know if you saw, but unfortunately, Cheesy did go down. I think Snake has one stock left in Smash. But when the round starts, we'll probably drop that and bring it up in between rounds, just to
Mr.
get some
Producer.
updates, Mr. Jarvis, just to get some updates.
All right. Back in the round. Once again, Tiffin's just coming out swinging with some aggression here. Except Tiffin's actually slowed it down a little bit. They're playing a little bit more disciplined this round. I think they're like, let's not throw this round. We're on eco.
Ushka gets a
not throw
pick
this round.
on Mosey to start the round. Wonder where was that at?
I'm seeing Knight creep up on over on A here. That might be interesting. Yeah, look at all this info Knight's get. Knight's gonna take down Magism. I hope I'm saying that name right.
Close. Sure.
It's not magnesium.
Nice shot out of mid. Gets traded though.
Gun here.
And easy sight take for TU. Now, what I find fascinating is that they had the Sova, Ohio Wesleyan had the Sova and the Fade over towards A site, and still somehow Knight was able to creep up. They have so much info utility to like deal with that, and that's kind of incredible. I'm not gonna lie.
He's sneaky. Sneaky beaky.
That is a sneak 100 moment if I've ever seen one. And Tiffin's gonna take that round.
Tiffin took the round in Valorant. Fortune came in and cleaned up and took that player out of the Smash. I did. Yep. Is it 3 people, or are we up to 4 now? I think it's three per team. So both teams on their second player. And back in Valorant, Cypher electing not to hold C again.
I'm just seeing one trip for B.
Is this an eco round from them? This is a eco.
Here's a hole I'm seeing in Ohio Wesleyan's defense. If they're aggressing mid, but they also tripped it. So it's one of those things where realistically you should trip somewhere else if you're gonna aggress, you know.
Okay. Jello
So
getting the
there's a lot
1v1
of
win.
duplicate information. If I'm making any sense there.
It made sense.
And now we're in 3v3 retake here. Literal Trash is going to run it up garage, but Zeptic's here on the off angle here. I don't think it's going to get cleared. Oh, they're just all going to go back into garage. Zeptic's got his ult, so realistically, this should be an easy round for Tiffin, just playing off that Sova ult. Literal Trash takes down 9Z.
Last player standing.
Silence.
One
Nice
enemy
slide
Now,
shot
remaining.
from
Sova
Literal
v
Trash.
Sova. It's a Sova v Sova battle. He's going to elect to not use it.
Ooh.
And Z, that's how I'm going to say it. I think that's the most
Z-E-Z-E.
concise way.
Z-easy.
But Z's going to win
Good.
it. The Sova battle. The battle.
Good, good.
Sovas.
Little misplay by Zeptic there, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
With the ADS move.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
agree.
would have done
I
that.
agree.
Fortune facing was Joker. I don't know anything about Valorant, but I definitely don't know anything about Smash. But
Alright, so
yeah.
Ohio Wesleyan showing a little bit of signs of life here with some of
Let
these
us
rounds.
hunt.
They've already doubled their rounds.
Let's
from
go.
last map.
4 ults ready out of Ohio
Yeah.
Wesleyan. Will they use them?
That
Fade
is the
won't.
question. I was gonna say they weren't really using a lot of their alts in the previous map, so Bushka gets the frag on a Mosey off rip here. Knight's gonna walk up into garage window here with a Bucky. And Knight's just gonna try to work a pick here, work some space, make him sweat a little bit. Yours does such a good job of that. Just the kit allows him to be so annoying. Tiffin's gonna go ahead and looks like and take the spike over towards A. And Ohio Wesleyan just has a Sova here to hold the A. Mint with a
Nice shot
nice
out of Mint.
kill on Navushka.
Jello going down to the Sova.
Knight's here. Wait, Knight's got a huge timing if he just looks here. Oh, okay. All right. It was a little scary. It was a little scary. And now it's just high left in a 1v3 here. And I don't think Knight actually knows about him. Doesn't matter.
Mint
Mid-Meister's
Mint's there and is ready.
4-2
Interesting.
in favor of Tiffin.
It's like little glimpses of
There's-
confidence from Ohio Wesleyan.
Just a little bit.
We spoke it into existence. Whoops. But
Tiffin's just gonna have the better protocols, the better set plays.
Yeah.
Just again, experienced roster. 4 of these guys, Mint being the new guy. 4 of these guys NTU have been playing together for a while now, and so that gives them a huge advantage when it comes to just knowing how to play the fundamentals of the game, the trading, the util usage, just everything. And then right here, this execute illustrates it perfectly. I mean, it's just clean.
One enemy remaining.
Mosey being questionable on the TV broadcast here. But gets the pick. What's Cypher's left? Can he
He's just
pick
gonna
up
look to get his
one?
He did get his one.
He got
So
his
Mosey
one.
trades it out.
Zeptic did pick up the revenge. Good play by Zeptic there.
Yeah. And Tiffin's got some good ults here. I have a feeling 9Z's just gonna yoink somebody into his ISO ult and
Most definitely
take him
will.
out of the map.
Last
right at
time
the
it
beginning
was
of the round.
it was Cypher. Are we taking any
Yeah,
any
I feel like
calls
if you
on?
I feel like if you target somebody, it's definitely Cypher.
Looks like Fortune picked up the victory over the Joker, meaning we are now up 1 of people. I don't know how this works.
Yeah.
Scanning ahead.
Starting the round off here.
It's you and me.
Who's he picking? Who's he getting? Absolutely nobody. He whiffed it.
Breaking down that.
That's unfortunate. And Ohio Wesleyan's going to go ahead and... This is a very strange retake. I don't even really know what I'm looking at, to be honest. But we're in a 2v2 now. We're in a 2v2. That's all that matters.
That is, yep.
It's anybody's round.
We do have
But-
sight control.
Knight's going to plant here and have your ult, which is huge.
Spike
He can
planted.
just get
Do
a lot
whatever.
of info off of that if he really wants to. Or he could troll with it, you know. Either way. Yep, here we go.
Info patrol. Info patrol.
He's going to get info here.
Info.
He knows both of them are towards hell. But counterpoint, the Cypher. Ooh. that's a
Spooked
little
him.
fake
A
out
little
there.
spooky mode.
It is getting closer to Halloween.
Yeah, sneak 100 and spook 100.
Einzie goes down to Bushka. But they should know where Knight is. Knight's got no utility, unfortunately. He's just going to go for that wide swing, and it does get traded out. Ohio Wesleyan with the 3rd round.
Interesting start to their their retake with that wall.
Yeah.
That was
That was a weird neon wall, I'm not going to lie.
effective. It did the job. They got the round. You know, at the end of the day, they got the round.
Yeah. Again, little glimmers for Ohio Wesleyan.
2 me characters. We got me sword fighter, me brawler. That guy said, "Let's smash, bro." Cool. Fortune looks like lost a stock in the last game, so he has to give that one up.
8-3 on the stocks, though. That's
8-3. Okay, so they are down 2 people.
the Smash team. The Smash team for Tiffin's just running away with it as well. I see. Bit of a closer game on Haven though so far, but I have a feeling it won't last very long. And Mint gets the kill onto Literal Trash.
What a name.
Time to jump.
And once again, Tiffin just has the A site kind of for free here. Hi Wesleyan, their Sova's gonna rip ult and get the kill onto Zeptic. Mint ducks right
Ducking.
under the Sova ult. How low can you go, Mint?
Unfortunately, dies
Pretty
to high,
low.
though. Loses the Cypher 1v1. I hate to see it.
He tried to duck low and then ultimately died to high.
Okay, we are. We are cooked, chat.
The Fade ult's gonna go out. That's gonna
Does
maybe
it hit
give a little bit
anyone?
of info. I don't think it hit anybody.
Knight being able to
They're
pick
gonna
up that
flood out of
kill.
this. 9Z's here.
One enemy
Huge
remaining.
2K.
That was just
Easy pickings for Tiffin there.
a clean hold.
But if you look at the way Ohio Wesleyan is flooding out, they're not really spreading out. Like they're kind of grouped together when they flood out onto the site, which can be problematic.
Okay. Fortune down to 1 stock. But can he take these last 2 from Ohio Wesleyan? Battle of the Me's, you know? Just
Yeah. I like the Garfield me. I
it
like
is
that a lot.
it's
It's pretty funny.
it's fashionable. Blocks the the ball with the sword. I didn't even know that was a thing.
And jumping back into Valorant, we're gonna rip the Sova ult immediately. Zeptic's looking for anything here, and it gets nothing. But Knight and Mint are just gonna run it in to see, take full control, get the frags, and they are in. C-site is wide open. High's gonna take down Zeptic here, and go ahead and throw out that. Oh, sorry, that's Tiffin's Cypher ult.
Is that 2 on the flank from Ohio Wesleyan?
Yeah,
Picking up both of them.
Z with the 2K. Very important 2K with the Sheriff.
Massive flank by Ohio Wesleyan.
But you can see that Mint's in a really good position for this. They are, Mosey and Mint actually are in excellent positions for this. They're going to hold this cross, and they're trying to get a pinch. The Fade Dog's going to push him out, but Mint hasn't been cleared yet, and he gets
Last
one.
player
He gets
standing.
traded, though.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and Mosey almost had it there.
Looks like he got caught in the wall just
Yeah,
a little
just
bit.
a little bit.
That was once again they Ohio Wesleyan just fully giving up C.
Yeah,
It's kind of interesting to
It's
see.
concerning. it's concerning.
I didn't want to say concerning, but it is interesting to see. And Tiffin takes the smash game up 2-0. What is the first 2? 3-2. Might be game. We'll get back to you on that one. Let's head back to Valorant. Welcome back, Valorant. We missed you.
So to give Ohio Wesleyan credit, though, even despite giving up that C site, they're making progress on the rounds this half. I mean, 4 rounds, even if they lose these next 2, 4 rounds is not a bad half in terms
It
of
looks like
Valorant.
they're developing an identity on how they want to
Yeah.
take these maps.
Yeah, for sure. It's looking a lot better from them, actually. Knight just immediately gets 2 here, and it looks like he's going for his 3rd. But he's going to get traded out finally. 9Z with the kill onto High, and now Ohio Wesleyan's in a 2v4 retake here. Tiffin should have this round pretty easily, assuming no funny business happens. Ushka might be able to get a good timing into the Sova drone. Almost.
Player standing.
I think 9Z might have saw a gun or something. Hard to say for sure, but just good play from Tiffin here.
Last round before the switch.
And now we're entering the last round of the half.
We are close to one. Maybe Mosey might be able to get it alt here as well.
I think they're gonna try to get Jello's ult online. I think he's one off. Grab that. Pull, once again, whisk someone away from this plane of existence
Into the next realm. He had Cypher, then he missed. Any idea on the third?
They're gonna send in the Yoru ult, and that's how they're gonna know exactly where to aim this ISO ult. I like the play here. They spot. Yep. And yoink. Bye bye,
Cypher. Let's go get a view on that one.
And Knight's just gonna creep up into this spawn
9Z
and
picks the kill up.
completely catch their fade off guard. Mint with a beautiful 2K here. And now it's all on to Bushka to clutch it up. There's one. Gonna TP out.
Cage triggered. No more charges left.
And they're just gonna run at him. There it is, Mint with the 3K. And that's a 4-8 half.
That was a
In
great
Tiffin's
angle by Mint there.
Yeah, it was really nice. Looks like they locked in a little bit more that round. They were like, all right, let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. All right, so we had a little bit of an error. The Ohio Wesleyan has 3 stocks remaining now. So they had 6 before.
Thanks, producer.
Thank you. Thank you, Jarvis. But yeah, I believe in fortune to pick up these 3. Why not?
Oh, 100%.
Why not?
100%.
There's one. Now back to Valorant.
And now Ohio Wesleyan is on the attack here.
You know what I'm noticing?
They crash against
Cypher
our
holding
wall.
C.
Yeah.
It was definitely a play call.
Yeah, they
to
were
just give up C
They
for
were
the
giving
whole
up C and just playing retake.
most of that half.
And that trip's gonna get hit. Mint's going to take out literal trash.
Gets tagged by the Sova dart.
Goodbye.
Clean shots from Mint here.
One enemy
Very
remaining.
clean shots. Beautiful 4K.
Who
Very
took
nice.
who took his one? Who took the ace away? Find and report them.
Find and report them.
Unfortunately for Smash, Tiffin Fortune was not able to get the
How unfortunate.
oh, we are just so
I'm
back.
full of dad
We're so
jokes.
back. Cue the flats meme. We're so back. Picking something.
This is a nice spot.
Now I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised to see Ohio Wesleyan go for a full save here because they're down. They're down an entire map and they're down 5 rounds. And so I was hoping to see maybe a force buy from them, but
Not an Odin, but I respect it.
not an Odin, but close enough here. The budget Odin is gonna get the job done.
The budget Odin.
And Ohio Wesleyan looks like they're going to take the B site. Now, I think Tiffin does make the right call and just playing the retake here on B. And there's all the util going out. Knight is just mowing him down. There it is. And he gets the ace with the Ares.
Ares ace.
And he should grab that defuse too. Yep. And now
One away from an alt.
immediately one away from your ult. Which
And
is,
this is round 2.
yeah, round 2.
One away on round 2.
25 and 7 from Knight.
It's the Ares moment. I see an operator being purchased by Mint.
Not enough operators here. We need more. I like to see more.
Can we sell
We have-
everything?
Yes.
Couple rounds still to work with here.
I have no idea what's going on with that skin, but I like it.
It's the newest one. It's I think called Bubblegum Death Wish.
Newer-ist.
Well, Champs Bundle's technically the newest.
Got it.
Knight's gonna go for the spam, but Bushka says no, not this time. But Zeptic's next up. He's like, all right,
Also-
it's my turn.
Is that an Odin? Or is that the Ares?
Nope, that's
So,
also an Ares from looks of it.
I can't see anymore, so I'm guessing.
And Z's gonna take him out.
Thank you, producer.
Spike planted.
Tiffin's gonna go ahead and enter this retake, this B retake. They are technically down. Okay, I was getting ready to say they're down numbers, but Mint just got the frag, and now for Ohio Wesleyan, it's
Buried.
Nice
looking
shot
a
out
little
of
dire.
Mint.
And with another kill onto high there, and Mosey's up top, trying to.
Player
Mosey's trying to do some Face Clan maneuvers here. And
Pop the
Ohio
pop
Wesleyan's
the
gonna
cipher
take
alt
that
there.
round. I respect the attempt. It would have looked very stylish on camera.
Respectable, however, did throw.
Yeah, sure, technically, but you know,
But they
you're
got
up
the
five
rounds.
rou-
They
you're
got
up-
the
you're up-
rounds.
You're up
to-
5 rounds. You got rounds to be goofy.
little goof here and there, and then back to business.
You know, hashtag clip farming. You know, like
We stop clip farming on the D Rock. Things happening over here. Who's in? Jaws is in with on the Luigi, although wrong colors. Let's just be honest. It should be green. Not very Tiffin.
so Ohio Wesleyan's gonna go ahead and dart that back B site. But now what Ohio Wesleyan's doing is they're darting, but they don't have anything to go off of it. Like they kind of just darted for the sake of darting.
Cool.
And they're just gonna run it down. Knight's gonna finish off that kill on the literal trash here. And Jello's just gonna spam that judge right into the smoke. Hopefully get his one. There's his one. That's just gonna run in with an open. Clean it up. 2 rounds left for Tiffin for the clean 2-0 sweep.
I've known Zeptic for quite a while, and he's an Odin connoisseur.
And a certified class clown, but we love him for that.
Yeah, that it's what it's the Odin's fitting,
It really is. It really is.
but honorable.
And
Only by
Tiffin's
him.
gonna have that Yoru alt, so I would love to see the shenanigans they decide to do with that.
How close are we
Especially-
to an ISO alt? Maybe they try that play again.
Probably not too far off, I would hope.
Big
And
Cypher dart there.
Wesleyan's actually gonna. It looked like initially they were gonna group up A here, but they saw the smoke and they're like, "Yeah, let's reconsider." But High's gonna play inside the smoke, and Knight's gonna see him, take him out. Gets the kill on Ibushka. I'm surprised that he didn't get flashed actually. 'Cause he's here trying to hold the line. There's the flash and the stun. Goes out. Good refrag.
Fortunate reload
And
time.
Mosby cleans it up along with Zeptic here. 1 round remaining for Tiffin before it's GG's. Ohio Wesleyan does have Sova ult. Ohio Wesleyan does have Sova ult here. Maybe they can try to get something done with that. Back to Smash.
Smash 1-1. Luigi is at 129%. Is also dead. So that is unfortunate. Tiffin down to their last player.
And it looks like Ohio Wesleyan's going to go for this full C hit from the looks of it. They're going to try to target Mint. He gets scanned, and Literal Trash takes him out. And now Little Trash with a 2K. Knight's going to rip that Yoru ult, see what he can get done. And Zeptic with the 2K with the Odin. We love to see
They're
it.
to
And
help.
Knight just cleans it up.
That was
And there it is. That was swift. That was swift.
good follow up from Zeptic there, but also there were some glimmers for Ohio Wesleyan. Gotta give some respect. There were some glimmers there.
There really was.
It looked better than Lotus.
It did. It looked significantly better.
The scoreboard is currently gone now.
But
Just Valorant being Valorant. That's okay. Great match out of Tiffin. A little goofy here and there, but they had the rounds to spare,
yeah,
so we're able
and
to
that
do that.
puts Tiffin at. Well, that was the second game they played. Even though it's week 3, that was the second game they played. They didn't play
Got it,
Valorant
got
last
it.
week.
Yeah, still on that reschedule waiting period.
Well, last week was against Heidelberg, and Heidelberg didn't show up with a Valorant team.
Got it. So
I don't know if that counted as like a forfeit. So if they're
I
technically
last I
3-0, or
heard
if it was
we
just
were
a
in the
second
middle of
2-0.
rescheduling still.
Okay,
That is last
I
I've heard.
see. I see. Okay.
Looks like the possible final round of the Smash game.
Yeah.
We got Ohio Wesleyan down to 1 stock,
1 stock.
and then we have the Pokemon trainer back at it again, ready to do nothing, sitting on the sideline, letting the Pokemon do all the work.
How cool.
Animal rights, something like that.
Somebody call PETA.
Peter would love this game.
This looking like an absolute runaway for Tiffin
It's
here.
looking,
Just-
nice edge guard.
Yeah, edge
Out
guarding.
of the little Squirtle.
The little squirrel that could.
The little Squirtle that could. Against
It's
a
looking
robot
clean, and there it is.
who could not handle the little Squirtle that could. But that
That's
appears to
point
be
Point two, and the best of 3 for Smash, right?
means game.
That means
means
game.
game.
Is that game? That was game.
That
All
was
right. Well,
good 2-0.
fun little doubleheader.
Good 2.
Is it still a
2-0.
doubleheader if they're not back to back?
Why not? At this point, we cast. I mean, the second game we just casted both of them.
We did. Yeah.
But
Our producer is talking.
our producer's talking to the void, guys. All right, great matches out of Tiffin today. I'm very hungry, but
Is that flawless for both teams, Valorant and Smash? Flawless so far?
flawless so far.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh, producer.
What's the records? We got 2-0 on Val. 2-1
2-1
for
for
Smash.
Smash, okay.
Still pretty good.
2-0 for Val.
2-0 for Val. 2-1 for Smash.
Excellent.
Good start to the season.
Yeah.
And we have no league team, so
And we
we
still
don't have to worry about that.
so many more weeks left.
So many more of seeing us on Valorant.
For better or for
as
worse.
per usual, probably better because you know what you're talking about, and then there's title
For
here.
Smash, we're cooked. For Smash, we're
We
unbelievably
will.
cooked,
Okay,
but,
this
yeah.
was a rare occasion of us actually talking about Smash. We will most likely never talk about Smash, as you probably saw. We
Yeah.
just didn't talk. I don't know what's going on. It's things fighting. All right,
Shapes and colors. I just
children's game.
children's.
I don't know. It's Nintendo, man.
crazy.
All right. Anyways, that's it for us.
Yeah.
I got nothing else. You got anything else?
I
Great
got
match.
nothing.
Great match.
Great stuff all around. We'll
See
see you
you next
time.
week. Hopefully.